Okay, I'm going to show you an example of using what's called a favorites list. So here's the application here, and so I can pop open a list. So you have a track list here, audio or MIDI track list. I've just typed in several tracks here just as examples. So I've got tracks 2, 5, 6, 22, and 80 typed in. You can type in as many as you want. And then over to the right, I've transferred some of the tracks that I want to use as favorites, which will be tracks that I go to frequently that I want to quickly access. And so in the favorites list, I'm going to select just tracks 5 and just track 80. Okay, so I want to go back and forth between those tracks doing some edits or mixing or whatever I want to do. So I can close this window, go back to Pro Tools. I'm in the edit screen. I'm going to press favorite up, and you can see that I'm on track 5. I'm going to press favorite down, and now I'm on track 80, and I can set this track height to whatever height I want it to be, so I can quickly go from track 5 to track 80. Okay, I could go back to the favorites list, and let's go ahead and include track 6 and track 22. Close the favorites list, then we're back in Pro Tools. Let's go all the way to the top, track 5. Now track 6 shows up because it's the next one down. Track 22 shows up. That's the next one in the list. Track 80. So we can go back the other direction. 22, 6, 5. Okay? Just a quick, easy way to go to a track and expand that particular track to whatever height you have preset the track height set for. Okay? Okay, in mix view we can do the same thing. So you can see we're on track 5, and let's open up the favorites list. We've got tracks 5 and track 80 selected in the favorites list, so we can bounce back and forth between tracks 5 and 80. If we want to ride fader 5 using the encoder on the remote module, we can do so. Track 80 up and down, track 5. Now if we want to add back in some other tracks, we can open up the favorites list, add in track 6 and track 22. Let's go back. Now we're going to go favorites down to 6, ride that fader, 26, 80, 22, 6, 5. And we could also do the same thing with wide faders if you want to use wide faders. 5, 6, 22, 80. Okay.